Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Gleesy, and here at Forever I Do, we like to brag. We like to build relationships according to God. So today is a thought from my garden, and I want to talk about something that has taken me actually a long time to talk about because I'm kind of sort of embarrassed, and we're talking about fear. So if you want to see it, stick around. This past summer, we were all plagued by the lovely 17-year cicadas. And I knew that the cicadas was coming. So in prep, I planted a lot of things in my garden before the cicadas actually made their appearance. And unfortunately, once the cicadas came, I was too scared to go to my garden, y'all. I was afraid, and I kind of just left my garden to do what it does. Every now and again, if I could get my husband to go out to the garden with me, I would water it, and the rain, it will water it, and that's just what it was because I was way too afraid to deal with my garden because of the cicadas. And I realized that fear is something that is normal. Fear is normal. It is a part of our human nature, but we can't allow fear to run our lives. We can't allow fear to control our thoughts because our thoughts eventually become our reality. So I had to make a decision that regardless of the cicadas, I was going to go out there. Now, it took me a long time to do it. So once I was able to get myself together and go out there, my garden was very overrun. It was kind of in not the best shape. So I did not produce the best harvest this past summer because I did not put in the work because I allowed fear to control my actions. However, once I was able to get myself together and get back out there and start to work in my garden and do the things that I needed, I started to reap the harvest of the things that I had planted earlier in the spring and earlier in the summer before the cicadas came. So one thing that you have to remember is that no matter what is going on, sometimes you're going to have to do things even when you're afraid. One of my favorite verses that I share with my son a lot is God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and sound mind. And that is something that I tell him. I say, when you feel afraid, just keep saying that over and over to yourself. God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power. And he said, it's kind of nice, Mom, because eventually I start to believe it. And that's because your thoughts eventually become your reality. So you can't allow your thoughts to run rapid. You can't allow fear to run rapid without you doing the things that you need to do. So what things are stopping you, or what things are you not doing because fear is in the way? What things are stopping you from living a life of purpose and destiny because of fear? Whatever it is, write it down. In one of my devotions, it was talking about a God box. And what that is you take a shoebox or something and we pray every day. But those things that you can't control, those things that, it doesn't matter. It's a God thing. You write it down, you put it in that box, and that's the box that you give to God. Because we're no longer allowing fear to control our thoughts, our lives, anything. Fear has no place. So you have to take captive every thought and put it where it belongs. Thank you guys so much for joining us at this month's Start From My Garden. I'll see you guys in our next video.